In today's video, we'll be learning how to complete the Game Cafe Escape. So now let us start the game.
The game is worst.
So now let us go and have a look around and how we can start. Now, if you come over here, you can find this locker which shows the symbol which looks like this over here. So now in this symbol, we'll be have to complete the same pattern as it is over here. So for which we have to do it. And now you can see that you have unlocked two puzzle pieces. Now if you come back, you can see that these puzzle pieces fit perfectly in the frame, and we have to find rest puzzle pieces.
We get out with test the player way now. Inside thing.
Now you can see that there are this hexagonal board which has this pattern over here. Now if you look carefully, this pattern represents the design over here. And if you remember, you have the red has two over here and like this. The yellow had two below, and finally the blue had two on sides. Now you can see we have unlocked two more puzzle pieces which we can use over here. Now you can see we have got a password which is 6595. Let us use that to unlock this. Now you can see that we have unlocked this cupboard and got a gaming console.
Display.
Now we have to fill this with the same pattern over here. Now when we come back and look over here, we can insert this describe over here. Now here we have to fill this with the pattern over here. Now as you can see, A has the shape like an inverted L. The B has an plus symbol and Y has a reverse L. Now you can see we have unlocked the key. Now let us try using this key over here. You can see that we have unlocked the game console and two of this. Now as per this, if you see that the red has two dots towards its right, which we can fill over here. Yellow has two dots which are separated, and finally the blue dot has one dot towards the top. Now you can see that we have unlocked another disk which we can use over here. Now you can see that you have this password over here which you have to fill in the screen over here. Okay, now let us solve this over here first. Now let us Now you have to make a note of this code which will come in use for you later. Now this code will come in use for us over the other place which is over here. Now if you remember, in that code gist was an hash and the question mark was E, percentage was A, and was C. Now you can see that you unlock this D-pad which you can bring over here. Now you can solve this as per the code we saw in the back of the CD disk cover, which goes like A, Y, Y, A and B. You can see that you have unlocked a button.
On your button window.
Now you can use this button over here and you can see that you have got a 7HOU. Now which goes like this 7HO and U. Now you can see that we have unlocked a piece of straw. Now if we come over here, we can pin this, and now you can see that this reveals a pattern which is square, triangle, circle, square. Now if you follow this pattern over here, it is square, triangle, circle, square. Now you can see that you have unlocked the key. You can use this key for this trunk over here. Now when you come back over here, you can see that this trunk has opened. Now if you look carefully, this shows the print for the password over here, and which is white rook, black queen, black bishop and white horse. Now you can see that you have unlocked a blade. Now you can use this blade by this cutter.
Welcome.
Now you have to fill this according to the pattern over here, which as you can see is X, O, now you can see that we have unlocked a pair of nipples and we have moved this aside. Now we have unlocked a screwdriver and a gas lamp over here. Now you can use this screwdriver over here to unlock this and the battery. Now you can fix this battery over here and then you can find a password which is 1685, and now you can use this password over here which is 1685. Now you can see that you unlock the disk and this sticker. let us use this disc over here, and you can see that we have got a pattern. Now you can see we can move to this gap, and you found this pattern, which is 8 pearls, 3 blue diamond, 7 red diamond, and 9 red pearls. And now if you come back over here, you can use this password, which is just 7, 8, 3. And now you can see that you have unlocked this card, which when you tap over here, you got a bucket of water. And now you can see that you have extinguished this fire, and if you come back you can see that you have unlocked the key. Now if you come back over here, you can see that you can open the board using this key, and you also get 2 discs. Now as per this pattern, you follow this path of ones, which is like this, and for which you have to go and now you can see that you have unlocked one chip, which you can fit over here in this board. And then when you take these 2 coins over here, you can see that the black has a 2, white has a 5, and 7, so which makes it 7, 5 and 2. Now you have got another piece of this, which you can fit over here. Now if you come back over here, you can see that you have unlocked this key, and when we come back, you can open this door, and now you have completed the game. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.